Greetings, and welcome back to the MCOC Encyclopedia. I said Diablo was underrated. Here's why. As we so often do, we'll be starting out in Realm of Legends before moving through a few very specific fights to show off Diablo and why I think he is underrated. Most of Diablo's damage comes from his poisons. He can apply them on his second medium, his 75% chance to, or on both hits of the heavy attack. He also has his Vials of Might, which are the grey passives in the top left, and his Philosopher's Mix. You start the fight with 6 Vials of Might, though you lose 2 for each pre-fight you choose, and Diablo has 3 pre-fights. We'll have a look at them in a bit. Whenever you throw a special attack, you gain your Philosopher's Mix for a certain amount of time. The higher the special, the longer it lasts. The general rotation with Diablo is to build your Vials of Might by spamming special ones, and interrupting the animation at the end. If you let it go out, you won't gain the Vial of Might, but you will gain some regen, and then build to Special 3. The Special 3 will apply 2 poisons for every Vial of Might you have, and as we can see right now, once we press the skip button, those poisons tick really hard. It's ticking for 7,800 damage per tick, just on the Special 3 ones, and before you know it, Winter Soldier's gone down. 1 minute 10 is nothing special, but let's have a look at Diablo versus this Gore. This is the only fight in the video we're running synergies for. The only really important ones here are it pauses his Philosopher's Mix during his special attacks, which is nice, and it makes his poisons passive, which is cool, but doesn't actually do much in this fight. Diablo is also 100% resistant to poison, so that's just free healing for us. But Diablo, with and without Mystic Dispersion and buffs, is 2 different champions. We threw a special 1, and now a special 2. Oh, the fight's over. That was a Battlegrounds-esque sized Gore in just 32 seconds. Another reason I like Diablo is he is very difficult to put down. We start this fight with 4 Philosopher's Mix because we used one of our pre-fights, and that one is one that for every Philosopher's Mix we have 4 Vials of Might to start with. For every Philosopher's Mix we have, every 2 seconds we will nullify a buff on the opponent, and that's why our power bar is absolutely mental. We threw a special 3, then a special 2, and we still have full power, so here's another special 2, and we nullified his buff there. We're going to dex his special 2. We nullified all the Fury buffs off him because you don't have to do anything. The the Philosopher's Mix just remove it. We throw another special 2, and despite eating a combo, we end that fight with a full yellow bar. This is a Labyrinth of Legends sized Super Scroll. It's about 1.2, 1.3 million health. And this Diablo is just going to chunk through it. Again, we're using the Nullified pre-fight, but I should have used another pre-fight as well. His first pre-fight allows him to regenerate a portion of energy damage that he takes, and it's 70% for every Philosopher's Mix he has. Which means if you have at least 2 of them, you see if we were running it, we would have regenerated all of that health back, and I will show it in a little bit. If you're running 2 of them, you net heal. If you've got 3, you net heal by a lot. Now you can see his poisons are currently paused. The special 1 pauses all of our poisons, and the special 2 refreshes them. And this is what lets us just keep spamming special 2s, and, well, we can keep those poisons going. For each pre-fight you use, you also get a new effect on the special 3. You can see those grey buffs that are on Super Scroll right now, and we are just spamming specials. 9,200 damage per tick is very respectable. Unfortunately, it's only the first hit that refreshes them, but there's not much we can do about that. I'd really opened it up to all of them. There we go, refresh the poisons I'm pretty sure they disappeared, but somehow we got them back. But anyway, those grey detonate buffs were placed on the special 3 because we used one of our pre-fights. Those are buffs that we can just use to fuel our Mystic Dispersion, and they also do damage to Super Scroll when we nullify them. Again, a lot of block damage, but we are just healing and healing and healing. We're currently healing, for 502 per tick. And that was a labyrinth-sized-ish Super Scroll down in just 93 seconds. Let's talk Battlegrounds. Dark Phoenix is probably currently the nastiest defender that we've had recently. Without a good counter, she is going to just chunk through your health with her Nova Flames. This is a rank 4, Sig 200 Dark Phoenix against our little rank 3 unawakened Diablo. And he is going to absolutely eat her alive. Whenever Dark Phoenix throws a special attack, she will place a sort of timer for a Nova Flame on you. If that timer goes all the way around, you get a Nova Flame. Also, we just ate an entire special 2 from her there and just regenerated all of it. However, that Nova Flame has its duration reduced for every hit you can do during that timer, and also for every poison on Dark Phoenix. Now, Diablo is probably the Mystic King of poisons, so that's very, very helpful. You see, we're regenerating for 1,200 per tick, by the way. Diablo and his regen is nuts, and we just ate another special 2 from Phoenix there, and we're still at 80% health. Now, when Dark Phoenix throws her special 1, she does also go unstoppable, which makes it very difficult to sort of punish, but we have poisons to do that for us. Our special 2 is unblockable, so we don't have to worry about that. And now we're going to wait out the animation at the end of the special 1, so we chug and regenerate even more. 1,400 per tick regen. We don't get a Vial of Might when we do that, but we don't need it right now. Wait for the immortality to go down. And 1 minute 27 for our little Diablo versus a big Dark Phoenix and a full yellow bar is really quite impressive. So, there we have it. A quick look at rank 3 Diablo. Let me know if you'd like to see a rank 4 Giga boosted Diablo. The synergies don't do a huge amount for him, but we'll add all the ones we can. His awakened ability though, especially when running recoils, makes him even harder to put down, so we can investigate that in more detail as well. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments, and consider joining the Discord server linked in the description. A great place to get specific advice, make suggestions for future video topics, and while I'm awake, I do my best to be there as much as possible. Thank you, and I will see you next time.